Hi everyone. Today we are going to explore a key aspect of the design process, prototyping, specifically using Figma. Prototyping is an essential step in creating interactive and user-friendly designs, and Figma provides a comprehensive platform for this purpose. So, what exactly is prototyping? In the context of UI/UX design, prototyping refers to the process of creating a preliminary version of a product. It's an interactive simulation that showcases the design's functionality, layout, and overall user experience. Prototypes help designers and stakeholders visualize how the final product will behave and feel before it's actually built. Now, let's dive into prototyping in Figma. Figma is a versatile design tool that not only allows us to create static designs, but also enables us to turn these designs into interactive prototypes. This feature is incredibly valuable as it bridges the gap between design and development, making it easier to communicate ideas and test usability. Then, why is Figma's prototyping feature important in practice? First off, Figma's prototyping allows us to visualize user flows and interactions. Instead of just imagining how users will navigate through our designs, we can actually create interactive simulations. This means we can see the whole user journey and get a better understanding of the experience we are crafting. Another major benefit is early testing and feedback. By building interactive prototypes, we can test our ideas right from the start. We can gather insights from stakeholders, team members, and even potential users. This early feedback is crucial because it helps us catch any issues or areas for improvement before we go into full development, and it can make us a saving time and resources in the long run. Now, let's talk about communication. Prototypes are fantastic for bridging the gap between designers, developers, and non-technical stakeholders. Instead of trying to explain a concept with words or static images, we can show a work model of the design. It's much easier to understand and discuss an interactive prototype, which makes everyone's life easier. And Figma's prototyping is also great for supporting an iterative design process. We can quickly tweak and update our prototypes based on feedback, test the new ideas, and refine the interaction. This flexibility lets us continuously improve and perfect the user experience. When it comes to user testing, Figma's prototypes shine. They closely mimic the final product, which provides a realistic environment for testing. We can see how real users interact with our design, spot usability issues, and make data-driven decisions to enhance the product. Collaboration is another big win with Figma. Its features allow multiple team members to work on the same prototype at the same time. This fosters a collaborative environment where everyone, designers, developers, stakeholders, can align on the design choices. It ensures that we are all on the same page and moving in the right direction. Lastly, prototypes help with the handoff to developers. They can see exactly how everything is supposed to work, right down to the interactions and animations. This reduces miscommunication and ensures that the final product matches the design vision as closely as possible. Now, let's dive into what sets Figma apart from other prototyping tools. While there are many excellent tools out there, Figma has several strengths that make it a standout choice. One of Figma's biggest advantages is its real-time collaboration feature. Unlike many other tools that require syncing or saving before others can see changes, Figma allows multiple users to work on the same project simultaneously. This real-time interaction makes it easier to brainstorm, iterate, and refine designs with input from the entire team, no matter where they are located. Figma is entirely cloud-based, which means there's no need for local installations or concerns about version control. You can access your projects from any device with an internet connection, ensuring that you always have the most up-to-date version of your work. This also means there's no risk of losing your work due to hardware failures or losing files. Unlike some prototyping tools that are restricted to specific operating systems, Figma works seamlessly across Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. This makes it an inclusive tool that fits into any team's workflow, regardless of the devices they use. Figma integrates both design and prototyping in a single platform. You don't have to switch between different tools for designing and then creating interactive prototypes. This integration streamlines the workflow and ensures consistency throughout the design process. Figma excels at supporting design systems and component libraries. You can create reusable components and styles that ensure consistency across all your projects. This feature is particularly valuable for large teams and projects where maintaining a unified look and feel is crucial. Figma offers advanced prototyping features such as Smart Animate, interactive component, and overlays. These features allows you to create highly interactive and engaging prototypes that closely mimic the final product. This level of interactivity is often superior to what other tools offer. And next, Figma has a robust community and a wealth of resources available. From plugins to templates and tutorials, the Figma community provides extensive support that can enhance your design process. This ecosystem is continually growing, adding more value to the tool. And the last strength is the sharing designs and prototypes in Figma is straightforward. You can generate shareable links with specific access controls, making it easy to get feedback from clients, stakeholders, or team members. The accessibility and ease of sharing set Figma apart from many competitors. If these unique features and capabilities that distinguish Figma from other prototyping tools and why it has become a favorite among many design teams. Now, we will be focusing on an essential concept that's pivotal in creating interactive prototypes, triggers, and actions. These elements allow us to define how users interact with our design and what happens as a result. To start, let's clarify what we mean by triggers and actions in the context of Figma prototyping. First, the triggers are the events that initiate an interaction. Think of them as the user's input or behavior that starts an action. Examples include clicking a button, hovering over an element, or even dragging any item. Actions, on the other hand, are the outside outcomes that occur when a trigger is activated. This could range from navigating to another screen, opening an overlay, changing the state of an element, or animating a transition. By combining these two, we can create a rich interactive experience that simulate the final product. Now, let's briefly look at the overall prototyping sequence in Figma. In Figma, we start by setting up frames which represent different screens or sections of our design. Think of frames as the canvas where all elements like buttons, images, and text are placed. And next, to make our prototype interactive, we need to link these frames. This is done by selecting an element such as a button and then connecting it to another frame. For instance, clicking a button might take the user from the home screen to a productive product page. And next, Figma offers a range of interactions such as on-click, on-hover, and on-drag. These interactions dictate what happens when a user engages with the prototype. For example, a hover interaction might highlight a button indicating that it's clickable. And next, we can choose various transitions between frames such as instance, visual, slide, or smart animate. Smart animate, in particular, is a powerful feature that creates smooth animations for elements that exist in both the starting and ending frames. And next, overlays in Figma are used to simulate elements like models, tooltips, or pop-ups. They allow us to create layered interactions that are common in real-world application. Once our prototype is set up, we can test it in presentation mode. This mode allows us to interact with the design as if it were a live product. We can also share the prototype with others by generating a link, making it easy for stakeholders to provide feedback. Now, we are going to get hands-on with some prototyping in Figma. I've set up some simple frames for us to work with, and we are going to add some basic interactions to see how it all works. First, let's pick the frame that's kick off our project prototype. This is let me see. Okay. Yeah. The first let's kick off our prototype. This is like the home screen of our app. So click on the frame and now head over to the right side of the screen where you will find the prototype here and tap. Click on that, you will see an option to set this as the flow starting point. So just click on that and we are good to go. The name is Flow 4. When you do that, a trigger window will pop up. No. And next, let's select this one, this button. And we want to connect to the next page here. So when you drag your mouse near to this button, you can find this plus small button from here. So click and drag, then you can find the line is connecting to the next page like this. And there might be the trigger pop-up window will appear to you, and you can find here, oh, sorry, I already give to this button the clicking action interaction. So let's remove again and try again. Just drag to the next page. And there's a lot of triggers inside this pull down button, but just let's select on click trigger. And then below that, you can find some kind of another pull down button here, and I'll navigate to is selected. So there's a lot of actions inside here. Just to select this simple navigate to, okay. And also below that action, it is something somewhere where is the goal of your interaction. So when you want to click the enter button from here, then you can find some other frames from here that it is navigating to. Okay, then we're done. And next, from next page, if you want to go back to the back screen, back frame with clicking this kind of button, then you can do two ways. Just you can make some line connection, and also, oh, sorry. You can put inside the interactions from here, then on click, and below there, just select the action as back. Then it will go right back of this frame. Okay, and next, when somebody or you click this more detailed button, just we want to open this pop-up window. So the trigger is on click, and from here, this is kind of, it is one of a pop-up window. So we don't have to choose this navigate to, but maybe open overlay will be suitable for this kind of pop-up window. So let's select this one, okay? All right, then you can see other options, other settings about the overlay. First, the pop-up placement, you can select from here. So I just select the center. And I also want to close when clicking outside of the pop-up. So I just checked. And also, I want to put some background color, transparency, black color. So check. Then you can see what color will you give for the background. So there's the default value is the 25%. You can make other values from here if you want to. Okay. And next, from here, when I click A, just I want to move to this page. So just connect the line like this. So on-click, navigate to, perfect. And also, when I click this click B button, then let's connect this line to this frame. Navigate to, on-click, yeah, that's all right. And also, when we click this back side, I want to go back to, not to this pop-up, but just I want to make the movement to this page, this frame. So from here, we can give like this connection, okay? And also from here, we can make the line connection from here to the second page, frame. Now I think we're almost done. So let's check. First, we have to select what prototype flow we will see. And just I want to play this prototype. So I select this one and press play button over here. Now you can see the first page starting. When I click enter, we can see this second page and action to the going to the back just when I click here. Okay, it works rightly. And also when I come here again, when I click more detail, you can see pop-up windows here. And when I click A, it comes here and more detail. Click B, it comes to bring us to the B frame. Hit check if everything's working smoothly. And if something off, no worries. Just go back and tweak the settings from the working area. And there you have it. That's a quick and easy way to set up basic interactions in Figma. Start simple with these basic steps. And as you get more comfortable, you can dive into more complex interactions. It's all about experimenting, and finding what works best for your design. Let's get prototyping.